Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the Bronco Knight coming at you with a very first ever video review on this channel. Now, I'm really excited about bringing this figure to you guys today because he is one of my top 5 favorites and one of my personal favorites from the Decepticons. So today, we are taking a look at the Transformers Bumblebee Voyager class Studio Series Soundwave. Now, as you can see, it comes in this packaging where you have the up close and personal shot of Soundwave or the figure, depending on which figure you buy. And sometimes they come in a clear plastic where it actually shields it from being interactive, but this one does not, so as you can see. Now here you have the backed close image of Soundwave looking really nice. On the back here you have the obligatory product shot with the vehicle and robot mode. And he converts in 29 steps, which I've actually seen some reviews about him and he looks really, really cool. Now there's also a removable backdrop included, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. And he is inspired by the Bumblebee movie, which came out a few years ago, and oh my gosh, it was one of my favorites. And I'll get to more of that here as the review goes on. But anyway, and on this side here, it shows him up close and personal, and he is a Voyager class. So without further ado, let's get him out here and see how awesome he really is. Okay, so we have him out of his box. And oh my gosh, the figure looks absolutely amazing. First, we want to take a look at that hip sculpt. And boy, does that look pretty sweet. You got a nice little Decepticon symbol right there. Very well detailed. Like, I'm speechless. Like, this is my first time having a Studio Series figure from the Bumblebee movie, and I gotta say, he looks absolutely fantastic. It looks like he's about ready to come after you. Boy, you do not want to meet him in the dark alley. Articulation goes, his head is on a swivel, so you can get that nice 360-degree motion. His hand can move in and out, do a 360 as well. His legs can go out that far and can only go out this far before stuff really gets in the way. Now he has knee tiltage to where it can go a little over 90 degrees. Now this looks cool. Like, it's not like automorph, but you can actually see that there's like a little bit of extra detail in there. I don't know if you can barely see that, but just absolutely fantastic looking. And same here as on the other side, giving the big boot. Now here, as well as the buildings right behind. This was the scene when Soundwave commanded the Decepticons to attack, inevitably, Doom and Cybertron. That was when the Autobots had to fall back because they had no other choice, or else they'd be doomed. Now for accessories, he does come with a gun, one of these little guys like right here, and this big massive one. Now to store these, you come here to the back and there's this little peg right here, and this little slot like right here. You're going to attach that. It could be some doing. Oh, that would probably help if I get that up. I don't know if you could see that. There we go. And then put it right up there. And then you're going to take the gun right here. Doesn't hold, it actually holds very well. And then as you can see, here we have Soundwave with his weapons. Now you can actually display him like that. Yeah, you have to adjust his feet right down here so that way you're able to actually get him like in a really good pose. And I gotta say, sorry, just in the camera. And boy, does it look absolutely gorgeous looking. I cannot recommend this figure enough. Now for the transformation, I'm doing it a little bit differently. A lot of people like it going from vehicle to robot. I'm going to be doing it from robot to vehicle because that's when it tends to be sometimes very confusing, but we'll get to here in a little bit. So there you go. And now for comparison, we got a couple figures today that will be also reviewing on the channel itself. So here we have, I want to say, Earth Warriors Optimus Prime, which they almost look kind of the same height. Who knows? Here we have Buzzworthy Bumblebee Bone Crusher. And we also have Studio Series 44 / Bumblebee Worthy Leader Class Optimus Prime. And as you can see, they almost look somewhat close to the same height. Now, we did not get... Now, the only thing that we saw was Optimus and Soundwave battling in one of the flashbacks from the Bumblebee movie. Now, that was not his original mode, but in my opinion, the Bumblebee Prime that we actually got for Bumblebee, I think that's a superior one, but that's going to be for another video. Anywho, do I recommend this figure? Without a share of a doubt, absolutely. He is one of my personal favorites of the Decepticons while growing up. Oh, and also before I forget, there's this little area right in here that I have to actually look. You can definitely see right through there. That's where you can actually hold Ravage. Now, unfortunately, I do not have Ravage, or else I'd be able to show you. But anywho, there's quite a few videos out there that will show him. I'll post a link to one of them, and we'll go from there. So there you go. Alrighty, so I guess the only thing that's left to do is the transformation. Now, the transformation is not too overly complex, but it does tend to get a little bit tricky, so bear with me. This is my very first time transforming one of these guys on film, so bear with me. Like, if I made a mistake, please don't worry about it. Like, we all tend to learn. So, anywho, to start off with, what you're going to do is you're going to want to take these off by going there first. Then you're going to take this off and set that off to the side. What you're going to do here is you're going to come underneath here, and it's a bit of a pain, but you get this, put it in, same as the other side. Now what you're going to want to do is you want to rotate the head 360. Now this is where it tends to get a little bit complicated. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to rotate it like so. Come up. Well, first, anywho, what you want to do is you want to have these up so that way you have it facing like so. You're going to do the exact same. You want to make sure that this piece gets out, and I'll show you that. Come around here. Yeah, and unfortunately, these will literally pop off. So, but they're ratchets. There we go. And now, that time was that easy. So once you get it looking like that, you want to make sure these are still up. There's this little tab right here that's going to come onto this little guy. Going to come like so. You're going to bend it down kind of like this. I don't know if you can see that, but there's that little tab right there. You're going to line it up and then just like that, and it's locked in. So it's going to be coming a little bit of an angle. Now, don't mind those. These back here do not tab in anywhere, so it's pretty much just for show. You're going to come around here. You're going to do the exact same thing. Pull right here. And then you're going to go, like, make sure. And sometimes it's best if you come at an angle. There we go. There we go. So you want to have it looking like that. Now you're going to come along back here. You're going to pull this guy right here. And you're going to pull. And you're going to spin him. You're going to spin it around and just leave it like that for right now. You're going to come around here to the legs. You're going to want to untap here. You're going to fold this piece out. You're going to rotate it right here, like so, and you're going to bring it like so. You're going to do the exact same thing for over here, which sometimes is a bit of a pain, but oh, there we go. I did it the wrong way. You're going to go like this, like so. Now what you want to do is you want to bring these up and set them like so, and just leave them to the side. What you want to do now is, well, this one's already set, but what you're going to want to do is you want to set these down like so, and you want to angle them up to get like there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come around to the front. You're going to line up this little guy like right there. No, you can barely see that. There we go. Give it a nice little squeeze. And there you go. Just like so. You're going to come around here. You're going to collapse this. That actually fills it up, and you're going to push that in. And it tabs in. Like normally you would hear a clicking sound, but unfortunately it does not. Okay, and then for the final two steps, what we're going to do is we're going to take these little heels. There's this little tab right here that's going to go into this little notch right there. You want to line it up just like so. I'm not sure if you can see that. And then once you do, it should clip in just like so. You're going to come around to the other side, the little notch with this little tab right here. And mind you, these are on double hinge, so probably make it best to go like that. Extend it, I should say. And then tab. Perfect. Now, sometimes this will occur, but all you just have to do is just give it a good squeeze. And there is that. Now you just want to make sure everything is all nice and squozen. Yeah, I'm using a reference from MGO, so MGO, big shout out to you, my friend. Why is that one not tabbing? Oh, that's why. I didn't have the... There we go. Oh, no, wait. What's going on here? There we go. Okay. And then last, what you want to do is... Sorry it took so long for some odd reason. They just did not want to cooperate with me. Now you're going to put these... There's 2 tabs like right here. You can do one on each side. Now, just a little tip. Do not push them in all the way, as it will be more of a pain in the neck trying to get out. But you want to put it in just a little bit like so. Not too much. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold this up. Then you're going to bring this little guy like right there where that little tab is. And then sometimes you just have to wiggle it in a little bit. There we go. And then you're going to bring it out like so. Now with these, you're going to extend them out like so. And boys and girls, there you have Studio Series Voyager class Soundwave in his vehicle mode. Now, I do not know what kind of vehicle this is, because in the movie he never actually came with a vehicle mode. So the people at Hasbro had to come up with a design or a vehicle for the figure. Now, as you can see, it looks really nice. It's kind of like Cybertronian, but then again, it fits the bill. Now, as you can see, like there's some really good details going on into this. You got the big shoulder gun right there, and then the small gun right over here, and all around it looks really, really cool. Now we're going to bring in the Earthrise Optimus, which I believe it is. I might be wrong. That the way it looks, this guy right here is much taller, but this guy's much more beefier. So there you go. Do I recommend this figure? Absolutely. Like I said before, like without a shadow of a doubt, I totally recommend him. He is I actually found him at my local Walmart, so it just roughly depends on if you are lucky enough. Now, there's also like Amazon as well as other places where I can link descriptions down below so that way you can check them out. But I think that's pretty much it for this review. So I hope you enjoyed my first review of the Transformers Bumblebee movie Studio Series Soundwave. And this is the Bronco Knight signing out. Until next time. Hang loose.